Hello and welcome to our weekly boxing chat on Sky Sports News. I'm Andy Scott and I'm joined in the studio by Gary Logan and WBA interim super welterweight champion of the world, Abbas Baral. Welcome to both of you. Thanks for coming in. We'll hear from Abbas very soon, but it's time to welcome another guest who's celebrating a big birthday today. Welcome to one of the best to ever do it. It's Lennox Lewis. Lennox, happy 60th birthday. Looking magnificent there out in Miami. Thank you so much for joining us. We're having a little look back at your brilliant career. I've got to ask you, which fight do you still get asked the most about, and which fight do you enjoy reminiscing about more than any other?
There's so many fights to choose from. All of my fights were really good, and I would have to say the Mercer fight was a really good fight for me because my friends actually seen me get hit. So, because I always ask them, which fight do you like? To say, oh, the Mercer fight. And I said, why? Because I got hit in that fight and it was back and forth. So they like action fights. They like those type of fights. And I kind of like those fights as well.
I wonder with the bigger picture, I wonder if the Tyson fight as well, because of the sheer amount of eyeballs on the build-up and stuff like that, that seems to be the one that loops most on social media. Do you find that?
As well, yeah. The Tyson fight, people love that fight. They said it was a great fight. They loved it. And they enjoyed watching it.
We're looking at pictures here, Lennox, of you and Emmanuel Stewart. And I wonder, going back down memory lane, in your opinion, is the heavyweight championship of the world still the greatest prize in sport? And what did being undisputed heavyweight champion mean to you, and still mean to you in a number of ways?
Yeah, I mean, it is the greatest prize in the world, and it meant to me that I was the best. There were so many different champions, so many different belts, but, being undisputed marks me as the #1 guy, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring all the belts together. I'm like, when they said, oh, that guy's heavyweight champion and also that guy's heavyweight champion, I'm like, nah, there can only be one guy. So that was my aim, to go out there and get that championship and be undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
And when you did it, what did it actually feel like? I hear sometimes people say, like, once you've climbed Everest once, it's difficult to go back there again. When you were a heavyweight champion of the world, one true heavyweight champion, did you still have the same drive, desire and motivation?
Yeah, of course, because there's always somebody that's out there that say they can beat you. And you have to show them that they can't beat you. And, it's hard getting to be the champion, undisputed champion of the world, but it's even harder to keep it.
Yeah, very well said. I mean, I've been enjoying I think we all have been enjoying your punditry recently, and certainly around Alexander Usyk. And there's a lot of talk at the moment, the current heavyweight picture. There's a lot of different opinions about Moses Itauma. Should he get his chance at Usyk next? What would your advice be? What would you do if you were working with him? Would you let him off the leash and let him take the shot now, or is it too soon and better to wait and build?
Oh, way too soon. It's better to wait. Wait until, he retires. I mean, he's not going to stay around too long. I'm talking Alexander Usyk. And then take your shot. I mean, there's no use doing it right now. Right now, you're learning everything, and you have to wait till the right time. You can never be rushed. If you're rushed, you're going to do a bad result for your career. So it's better to take your time and take it when it's there, when it's ready, when you're ready.
Wise words. Yeah, I think a lot of people will listen to that. What about life at 60? Have you made any pledges or promises to yourself that you want to do in your birthday year of 60?
Yeah, actually I did. One of my things was scuba diving. So I'm in Florida scuba diving right now, and get that off that bucket list before 60. So I did.
How
there's other things. I wanted to actually jump out of a plane, but they say I'm too heavy, so I can't do that.
And what about the diving? How's it going? I mean, I've never done it really. How are you finding it?
There's a lot to figure out. You got to hold this thing up to make sure your buoyancy is right. And then if your glasses get water in it, you got to clear it. And then when you go down 10 feet, you got to bust your nose, then go down another 10 feet and then bust your nose again for the pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of different things to worry about. But the fish they just come up to you and look at you and they spurt away. So I love that aspect.
Yeah, they probably saw the baddest man on the planet down under the water and got well out of there. Can I ask you before you go, a quick word on the Lennox Lewis League of Champions Foundation that's keeping you very busy. I understand one of the great things about boxing is when two former opponents rekindle. Hasim Rahman was out there helping you in the recent summer camp. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Lennox?
Yeah, it's a boxing behavioral camp, and we take kids to camp for a week, learn them the basics on boxing and the base, and put them in the ring, and and that's going great, and I'm looking forward to that. That's really keeping up my time right now.
Well, enjoy it. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining us out there on your birthday, and best of luck with the rest of the foundation. It's great when people like you put time back into the sport, so great to see, and thank you for joining us on Sky Sports News.
Thank you, Sky Sports. Blessings coming from the Undisputed. Big up.